If you're having troubles with your dog digging in the yard, there's several things that you can do to manage this situation. The first, and actually my favorite, is creating a space where your dog is actually allowed to dig. And I know this sounds counterproductive, but digging is such a natural and fun thing for dogs, so why not let them do it and enjoy it? You can go as easy as just creating a little dirt area where they can dig, or as elaborate as creating a big sandbox where they can have fun and play in. The way you can get your dog interested in this area and actually you want to let them know that it's okay for them to dig in this spot is by hiding some yummy treats just barely right under the dirt or the sand, and then take your dog outside, toss some treats in that area, and just encourage your dog to play there, hang out with them, toss some additional treats. And very quickly, they're going to smell those treats under the sand or dirt and will start working on digging to find those treats. Secondly, you want to actually manage the area where you don't want them to dig and potentially where they've dug previously. So they might have the habit of going to that area. Now, you won't have to do this forever, but I recommend just fencing with some type of temporary structure the area where you don't want them to go. And very quickly, if they're going to the other spot where they're allowed to dig, they're going to forget about the spot where they've dug previously, and you won't have to keep the fence up forever. You can remove that at some point, and hopefully that won't take too long. Another thing to consider is that dogs often dig because they're bored outside. So what you might want to do is give them some form of play toy outside, and food dispensing toys are my favorite. This is where you have maybe some type of ball, you put their kibble in it, and they have to roll it around for the kibble to come out. This will get their brain working and get their cognitive process flowing, and they might not be as readily interested in digging. You want to also ensure that they have proper exercise, and then hopefully they won't look towards digging for exercise. And then lastly, and I know this one is probably really difficult, but never letting your dog go outside unattended. And again, this won't have to be forever. But what this would look like is when you let your dog outside, you'll just watch your dog. You should have treats ready to lure them away if there's any inkling of the notion that they're going to start digging. So you don't have to punish them. You don't have to yell at them. You don't have to yank them away. Simply walk up to your dog, put the treat in front of their nose, and say, let's go over here. And then engage them in play in another area. And they will quickly forget about wanting to start to dig. So moving them away and giving them something else to do that's active. So this one is really hard, maybe will be at the bottom of your list, but hopefully all these options will give you choices in ways that you can manage. And again, if you make a play box, make it fun, enjoy it with your dog or puppy, and very quickly that they will learn that that's the appropriate spot to dig.